you don't know the one to go to, I can offer free consultation.
Which one? Free?
Free
Consult. Free?
at this moment.
Okay, so carry it this way. Please. If you feel carry it, please come here.
Your love is my reality. The anointing never kidding you. Call up that baby. You say my God will be cool. You papa me steady. You surprising me constantly. Who see my energy? This your love, no be balance you. If once the blank can show, waiting you do for you. If you say that you can know, that's it strong from my head up to my toe. For my face, the guy you flow is heavy. Come at the boy from branches. He loves to pick up my blessings. I thank God, so never stressing. No. I can teach on my love is over my daddy. You put the help on my head. When I look around, everything I see just they make me believe. Oh, you did my head. As you see me, they shine. Supper and me be like baby and tea before. Jehovah help me, Now I don't do this right. Put the pin on my connect. All of my songs just they make sense. All day my head, and the word that they confess. We can't they making me the best. Who got them, there's no man contest. All day my head, that's why they go. My head,
It's time for us to switch speakers. Sorry. So please round up. Thank you. We have 5 minutes to go. Twenty minutes is over. Please, the paper is going around. Kindly write your name and your phone numbers on the paper. Speakers, please, we appreciate if you round up now.
Amazing what the Lord has done. Could I fathom or comprehend this life?
Alright,
Tell
please,
me where do
let's
I
return to our seats. Thank you very much.
go in?
Please, if you have not
Look at
filled
my
the
hands
paper
up.
in your team or in your section, please kindly do so now.
Happy said I feel alone.
Please For the people in the business section, please ensure that you fill the paper.
Your mercy, your goodness.
We need it for data keeping, for some future research. Please do so.
Oh, I see it. Gratitude to say.
Alright, so please would appreciate if you come
So in
and
everything
take a
give me a
seat.
say,
The people at that cluster, please can you
everything give me a say,
Please hurry up with the writing names.
just cause every time I look to my right, every time I look
How many of us learned something from our classes, our sessions? If you learned something, let me see your hand.
every time I look up down below,
Even we did you not learn anything?
from top down below,
You didn't learn anything. What did you learn? You, yes, you.
It's your faithfulness. Oh, I know.
What class did you attend first of? Business. See, I attended that same class. Oh yeah, no. So help you God. Oh yeah.
I comprehend this life. Tell me where do
Two things that you learned.
Tell me where do I begin?
Because that was the last thing. That was literally the last thing he said. Oh yeah. Alright.
Every said I feel when you love.
Alright, up next we're going to listen to some of our sponsors. Because this event was also sponsored by some. We'll listen to them for 2 minutes. It was 3. So 2 minutes each.
Oh, I see it.
Alright, sorry, I'd like to re-emphasize that he who owns the microphone has the power. So I'm going to be holding the microphone while you speak, which means that in 2 minutes I'll put off my microphone. Thank you. So even though you are the one that sponsored our program, we really appreciate, but we'd like you to please work within our time. So I'll be calling our sponsors for today's event, and please, if your hands are not too busy, remember I said you hold the microphone has the power, so please obey my instruction. So if your hands are not too busy, we'd like you to please, with a
resounding
with
applause.
Thank you. With a resounding applause.
Got you.
I'd like you to please I'd like to welcome our sponsor, our gold sponsor, Mr. Udo Gadgets. Thank you.
Every time I look from top down below, all I see all over me.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. My name is Emmanuel Dopemu and it's a very big privilege to sponsor this amazing program. I want to thank my mommy. I want to thank Dr. Kulira. Am I right? Dr. Muiwa. And mommy, please put your name, Sister Bukola. I want to appreciate everyone for coming, and for me, I've really learned a lot. I think for my own space, I think I've been doing for myself. I've been doing myself a lot of good, trying to be out there through TikTok and the likes of that. But joining this program, and I've really learned how to really spend my money, because I do a lot of. Sometimes I just wake up, I want to dash people money. I don't even know that I need to save them. Thank you so much, sir. I won't dash again. In fact, seriously, I won't dash again. I won't dash again. And for me, I just want to use this opportunity also to tell people to continue with the social media, like our uncle said. Daddy, thank you so much. And in fact, this social media have really helped a lot of people, and Brain Jotter is one of them. I also want to be one of them out there tomorrow. So look out for me, because you'll see me one day. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, I'm into gadgets. Sorry, I sell laptop basically. In fact, I'm the best person you can ever see. Best. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to be inviting the second sponsor, Mrs. Olashile of Trendy Posh. Please, have one.
Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you for this program. Sister Happiness, I learned a lot. And thank you, mommy. I learned a lot yesterday. Thank you so much. Okay, this is trendy pouch essentials and little fashion items and kitchen essentials. Just the way he said it. He said we should have streams of income. Thank God I'm in line. So I'm into clothes, shoes, bags, and wig. I'm into hair also. I'm into pre-order from China. You can buy anything from China at a lesser price compared to Lagos price. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. And our last sponsor for today's event is Mrs. Happiness of Leka Bakery.
Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are having an amazing time. Is it the cake you're eating that was made by Leka Bakery?
Yeah, I did not get cake. Oh.
Don't worry, to get to you. Yeah, so my name is Happiness Sylvester. I'm the creative designer of Leka Bakery. We are into cakes for all sort of events, for your wedding, birthday, anything. In fact, anywhere there is a celebration, it doesn't matter what you're celebrating, you need cake. And of course, can someone just tell me what they think about the cake? Like, I know almost all of you have opened it to eat. So what do you think about it?
See, there are some people that have been chopping these things.
Some people discarded the
Think you
nylon.
chop for free? No way. Stand up. Stand up. Up. Don't hide it. You have started eating.
The cake is very, very like the moisture is. It was really blending.
Yes, and you would like to have that every day, right?
See, don't chop and finish.
I know. So please, I'm just a call away. You can check us on Instagram at _Leka Bakery, or you could just reach out to me. My number is 070. I can't see you bringing out your phone. I'm the one going to bake your next birthday cake or wedding. There are singles in the house. Please, we have weddings coming up, so I know I'm going to bake your cake. So 070 37962316. You can call or send us a WhatsApp message. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so right about now, we'll be going into the panel session, and I'd like to invite our panelists, our speakers. We're going to be having a 40-minute session with them, and to moderate the. Okay, so now, though we are not in church, we are in a business summit. So I would like us to clap for them. We're not clapping at this time. We're not clapping for God. Yes. So I'd like you to please clap for them, or rather clap for Jesus in their life. Okay. So I'm going to be inviting, in no particular order, Dr. Olumuyiwa Oludayo, Mrs. Bukola Olanipekun Lawal, Mrs. Bukola Ijeme, and Mr. Damilare Elegbede. You know that when I tell you should clap for them, you would not clap, and I excused it. Okay, so to moderate this session is my dearly beloved husband, and he's not going to stand up if you don't clap for him. So to moderate this session is Mr. John Motte. Please, darling, don't stand up. Let them clap. Thank you. Now you can come forward. All right, so we're going to be having a 40-minute session with them, and this is the point where the questions that you have from their previous sections, you can please note it down and ask. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, and thanks to all our resource persons here. Just permit me to sit so that I can have a good flow, right? And let me just get the feedback. How was our previous section? Just one word from here. Career space, one word from career. Insightful, right? One word from business. Eye-opener. Awesome. Okay, I thought you said awesome. Okay. So, just to start this conversation, I just want to ask a question, right? I'm going to ask question one for the business resource persons. The same question will go to the career resource persons, right?
Um, I heard us speak about the concept of leadership and to the business resource persons. Now, one of the challenges that business leaders face is actually managing resources, right? And I want to speak directly first to human resource. There are times when your best hand is just the person giving you issue in business. And you know that letting the person go can also pose a business risk to you. So as business leaders, you want to, as much as possible, hold on or have your team together. What advice would you be giving to people in that space? Because I know that there are a lot of people in business space going through that same challenge. So what would be our recommendations? For the business.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Once again, it's a great opportunity to be here. Thank you so much. All right. If I understand the question very well, you are a leader, and then you have this person that is your second, like your second hand, and then he's really giving you issue, and you don't want to let go.
You are the owner of the business. You are the leader of your business. You are the owner of the business. But then you have a staff or some staff that just part of your success in that business, but then there are also your issues.
Okay, so I understand. Okay. One of the very hard thing, like you said, for a business person is firing. And as you were asking the question, the story that came to mind was Abraham and Lot. Sometimes, as a business owner, you must understand that sometimes if there is need for you to fire and you don't fire, then those one can be cancerous actually to your business. But you must know, understand the season. Not everybody is in your business for all seasons. Understand if their season has ended and you don't end it, they can be cancerous to the culture of your business. They can be cancerous to other staff. That now you are not just having problem with them, but eventually you'll be having problem with other people. So sometimes you want to, the part of loyalty. You are very loyal to people. I'm not saying don't be loyal to people, but understand their season. Understand if their time is up. If Abraham had not let Lot go, they were fighting each other. If he didn't let Lot go, he would not have seen the greater thing that God has in mind for him. And you must understand, even in your business, it's God that brought that person for that season. That you saw the results, you saw everything that the person did, and if it's time for the person to go, then you know that God is going to bring someone else into that business. So you don't just superimpose your own will or your loyalty that I don't want this person to go, or your the emotional part that we started this thing together. If it is the season to let go, then sometimes let go so you can allow God do what you can do.
Let's appreciate our please. Thank you very much, Doctor.
Is it working? Okay. Very practically, I think I've had that experience before where I realized that I depended so much on this colleague of mine, and she was always messing up my work, always messing it up. Clients will call, work is not ready. Clients will call, and then she sends something to clients. Because I don't have the time to look at it, it goes, and they're saying, what kind of thing is this? Doctor, did you people not look at your work? And so I took responsibility and I said, you know what? You have got to go. Not because I don't believe that I can train you, but the damage, the consequence of retaining you is greater. I mean, the negative consequence of retaining you is greater than the benefit I'm going to get. A few years down the line for me, while I was working with another business leader, he started to experience some losses because people were dropping the ball on their work. So he called all of us to a board meeting, to his boardroom, and said, being a Christian, he said, see guys, I'm the one God will ask how this business succeeded. Because if in 3 months or 4 months, I don't have money to pay you guys salaries anymore, you will go. So he started saying, please, 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 please don't mess me up.
anytime you have people who are truncating or frustrating your efforts, there are systems you can do. I'm sure the HR people can attest to this. You either put them on a PIP, give them an opportunity to change. But where they have become recalcitrant, they are not changing, you've got to let them go. Because a bad egg that continues to stay will cause a stent for the entire organization. The cost is higher than the cost of retaining them is higher than the cost of letting them go if they have refused to change. But don't be afraid to let go if that's the last resort.
Okay, please let's appreciate them for their contributions. So, business owners, don't be scared to let go if you think there's someone that is not healthy for your business. The next conversation goes to people in the career space. I'm looking at leadership growing through the paths of leadership, even growing to become business leaders, right? In our various organizations. We've had situations where people obviously have the skill, they have the ability, they have the potentials, they have the competence to lead certain projects. I heard you talking about leading projects, and now we spoke a whole lot about leadership and talking about leadership from what you need to start doing to project yourself. Now, there is a general thing that happens in our workspace, and that is the concept around how long you need to be exposed before giving leadership roles. So, for instance, the age factor comes into play. They know that you have the substance. They know that you have demonstrated some capacity to lead. You have done some things that positions you as a leader, but then there's a barrier. The perception is that you are just too young. What can one do?
Thank you. I think I'm just going to respond to this question, taking top of where Dr. So I was saying that I would respond to the question, taking it from the doctor and my left it off. So I believe it is the responsibility of the organization. I agree totally with you that if there's an employee that is recalcitrant, that's badly behaved, even though that employee is a performer, is delivering on the numbers. I shared an example in our class about an individual like that. But I also believe that the organization has a responsibility to ensure that that employee knows what is expected. Now, I'm talking about culture. I'm talking about your value system. I'm talking about communication of expectations to that employee ab initio, before that employee starts performing in your organization. You need to set the record straight. These are the things that are allowable. These are the behaviors that are not allowable. For example, what doctor said around dropping the balls, having gaps, and those gaps were impacting the business. Those should have ultimately, stood out in the performance of that employee. And before we even get to PIP, that employee would have known that over the 1, 2, 3 appraisal cycle, I have not met expectation. I have performed below expectation. So by the time I tell that person, sorry, we need to have a handshake at this point in time, we can no longer have this engagement. He or she knows that you have done well for me as an organization. But if the employee is performing, you owe that employee the responsibility of letting him or her know, in this place, these are our values. You don't talk to people anyhow. You don't insult your colleagues. You don't shout on people. You don't harass anybody. You won't say because you're a performer or because you are a senior employee, you look down on the younger ones and then you disrespect them. Respect, if it's part of your values, make it known to everybody entering into your organization. And I'm going to say to everyone here, even though your businesses are small, but there's something we say that you don't wait until when you have all the monies before you start setting your record straight. As small as you are now, starting up, let your value system be known to everyone joining your team so that they can live it, they can work it, they can demonstrate it in the way they discharge your business. Even when they leave, right? That goes with them because you've added something to them. Now, going to what you said about, let me go back to my question again. The age factor. Gone are those days I believe age is a problem. It still is, but gradually I think we're managing it. And today, you will see a general manager that is about 40 years. That never used to be the case. So it's also part of what the organization has to do in terms of preparation, in terms of grooming. Training is on the spot. So we identify a gap, we send you for a training to fill that gap. Development is long term. So because it's long term, we've identified an employee as a talent for our future. You start grooming that employee for that future. You won't wait until when that employee, is taking on he or she already knows that I've been prepared for that. And we're talking about leadership because you know where you are going. You are not set for just the now, you are set for the future. Personal development is critical to whatever it is that the organization is doing for you. So don't say, I'm waiting. It's in my plan for the year that I will do 2 courses. If the organization is giving you 2, you should give yourself 6. And there are free courses online. There are courses that are so cheap that you can learn from. So coming about age and growth, organizations have career path. And I hear a lot of people, when they come for interview, they ask, what is the career path in the organization? How do I grow? So I want to, and you also ask, so where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? I see myself as a manager. So what do you think you need to do? If you are coming as an assistant manager, you want to be a manager in 5 years. So that means you also have work to do to ensure that you are ready for that. But one thing that is critical to some roles is maturity. And that's why organization will not be quick to push an employee. Because when you are not mature enough for a particular role, job role, or level, it affects you ultimately. You're not able to manage the people. It's obvious they are not. So that's where grooming comes in. That's where mentorship comes in. That's where coaching comes in. That's where, special assignments, special project. So they put you on special project. You mentioned the one we're speaking that you're placed on special project. We want to see what you deliver. Because in leading that project, we're seeing how you're able to coordinate people, manage people, interplay on that particular project before you can be assigned. So gone are the days that age used to be major. It still is, but it has significantly reduced. And the next generation of professionals in the organization, you'll be seeing CEOs coming. I will speak about my industry, and I think it's something that CBN, whether it's likes it or not, they must look at. CEOs will be coming at 40. The CBN today, CBN has document that guides how they approve promotion to some grades by number of years. That is going to fizzle out with time. Because if you say that before somebody can make a grade, that person must have spent 15 years. And then, where are the people say talent is scarce? And there's talent war. So, and I have someone that I believe, okay, I can add value to. Let persons come. CBN is saying I can't approve, but it's just a reality. And I think the CBN too has realized that. And that cuts across industries, cuts across organization. Age is important, but it's no longer a challenge because there are ways you can manage to ensure that person is prepared for that.